welcome to another Now Playing with GameSpot. I'm Benito Gonzalez. That's Jan, Major Air. We're here to play some FTL Advanced Edition.
Well, can't reach all the way up to that, but yeah, right up there.
Oh, no.
FTL. Yeah. Can't actually reach the FTL from here.
Okay, so Jan and I are the guys in this office who play a lot of this game. And we're here to, we were like the ones that super excited.
Yeah, I know. It's like, okay, hey, this game's good. Like, how long? It was like January or something that they had announced it. And it's like, yeah, ever since then, I've been like, okay, right, getting ready for it.
All right, so let's jump in here and let's see. So first of all, you got this Advanced Edition enabler. So you can also turn it off if you want to play vanilla.
I thought that was so funny. Like when I first got into here, I didn't even notice that. I was going like just right into the ship selection. It's like, okay, cool. I definitely want to play with the new one first. Put it and it's like, hey, you can't do this unless you press this button down here.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
Okay, sure.
Also, they added an actual hard
mode. Yeah.
So more money, harder enemies, score gets 50% boost. We will try that.
Lower money.
We'll try that.
Not more money.
But I'm going to play it on normal for now, and let's look at the new ships. Okay, so here's the new ship selection menu. There. And now you don't have to like worry about the random number generator to try to unlock the ships.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be, like I don't have this many ships unlocked because it's just random.
Yeah, I had played it, but the thing is that, okay, so basically this game was a BART game for me. Like on the train every day, I'd just be playing that. But I would also I'd play it on easy mode, a mix of like, you know, the game already had a fair amount of challenge and also when you're playing it on BART. But yeah, I was trying to find the ships and like specifically trying to track them down. It's an interesting kind of like, one works well for unlocking another.
Yeah.
But
now they made it so that like if you finish the game with a Kestrel, you unlock the Engie ship. And if you finish with the Engie ship, you unlock this one. And it's just a linear progression.
Let's go straight to the new one.
And there's also B and C. There's that C type now for everything.
Oh yeah.
So we haven't seen any of those yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the new ship. This is the new ship. It's called Kruos. And what are these guys' names? What are these things called? They're
the Lanius.
Yeah, Lanius. It's the new race. And these guys have the cloning thing. What's it called? Cloning pod?
Well, it's not just them actually. Like I'd seen that.
Clone Bay.
I'm pretty sure that the other ships use it as well. It's just kind of like a new thing on there, Clone Bay. So yeah, the Clone Bay automatically revives your crew as soon as they die.
You're a wizard, Jan.
Yeah. But yeah, the Clone Bay, like basically there was another thing in this, the mind control, which turns your it turns the enemy, or if the enemy is using it on you, turns one of your people against you. Yeah, let's just get started into the game.
It's also got hacking, so
let's just see it in the game.
Yeah, I started saying like, this guy's got a faster cooldown, but we just want to play.
Yeah.
So here we go. So standard fare, you know, your FTL action.
With these guys here, the first thing that I did was just got the air out of every other compartment. Like my pilot's, you know, he's cool. He doesn't. He's got the air.
So the Lanius, they suck the air out.
Yeah, they don't need air, and they specifically remove air from any room that they are in.
So what is your technique on your first jump, Jan? Do you go for the one, like what do you go? I go for like the most.
Yeah, that is definitely one thing of like, how many more places could I get to?
Danger.
Are you gonna leave them with that location? Like which ones? Where do you throw your guys
that's
to?
Right. I forgot about that. So I usually throw it shields.
Shields and weapon is what I do. Yeah.
And right now I don't have enough. Actually.
You can.
Okay, well let's do some hacking. Let's do some hacking. Sure.
Yeah. The hacking.
Shields, of course.
Hit the shields. Chain laser. Try to pay attention to the
Okay, so now I have to activate this thing.
Yeah.
Happen.
But wait until your weapon is actually charged up.
It's I'm ready to shoot.
Yeah.
Oh look, that's a new weapon too. He's got a new weapon. Here we go. Timing. Oh God, what was that? What was that?
Sorry, I was looking at chat.
Oh God, look, I got super ion. Oh my God, it's destroyed already.
That's what happened to me. It was just like, when I first loaded this one up, it's just like I just got jacked right away.
See, that's another problem. I mean, I sometimes I just hit spacebar to pause. But like I took his
He's got an
surrender.
ion pulse? Like did he do that?
Yeah, he did that. I couldn't catch what it actually was. Oh, what's all this
It
stuff?
said ion pulse.
Oh, you can save positions.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Definitely.
Super cool. What's happening? Why does that keep happening?
What are the new features? Scrollback's asking, what do we think would need to be highlighted the most interesting? You know, really like every single new feature has been cool in some way, like down to just the simple stuff, the position thing. Yeah, save your positions, go off, do whatever, and then send them all back to their stations. The new ship, like the hacking, I think the hacking is pretty cool because basically it's like, you know, when there's the ships that have a lot of shields, so it's like, how do you take down the shields? You know, I like the beam weapons a lot, but you need to get rid of the shields before they become really good. And so it's like, all right, so do you try to use missiles on them? Do you try to like?
He's hacking me. Ooh. My oxygen. Wait, so I can't get rid of that, right? I have to turn off his.
Yeah.
Have to turn off
so
his.
yeah, you can hack his hacking, or you know, you can.
Okay, so.
I wouldn't hack his hacking though. I mean, you got other places that you could use.
That's
true.
He's sucking my oxygen. Well, I guess so. You're right. You're right. No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah. You got a clone bay. If your dude suffocates, he'll come right back. Again, another great feature. Like seriously, all the new features that I've seen in this game, I don't think that there's been any feature of it that I've seen that has just been kind of like, oh well, I guess that's, you know, added. Like I've been pretty happy about everything that I've seen on it. Hack the planet!
Oh god. I've been ion cannoned in my weapons.
Once we get out of this nebula, we need to find a planet and see if we could use the hack here. And can we target the planet in the background? Because that would be, that's the new feature that they need to put in this game, all right? I want to be able to hack the planets.
This happens sometimes. There's the ship that's got your number. Oh, this is the enemy already, I think.
This is not
This
going
is
to
already
last.
it. This is it.
Question, Goobshoe Riot, why does your ship have a floor plan layout? You mean just like the general layouts of the ships? Like, I mean,
because this is FTL.
That's just kind of the mechanic of it. Of like, you know, there's different ways of having them laid out. And
oh yeah, for anybody who's not played this game
like
ever.
so I mean, for instance, like one of the things in here, one of the things that you can get is a teleportation, and the teleporter room. You see, there's some of the rooms have essentially 2 squares that people could be in. Some of them have 4 squares. The teleporters are typically in a 2-square room. So when you're trying to board other people's team or ships, you can typically only send 2 people at a time. That's one of the things. The Mantis ship, I believe, has a 4 in it, so you could actually send a 4-person away team. But yeah, it's just one of the balancing things of have not played ever. Okay, yeah, definitely. So so it's like a Starship
Enterprise simulator, basically.
Yeah, it's like, all right, so you know, each of the rooms, like here's the shield room,
and shit, so my human died.
He'll come back. Just fix your clone bay, and so each of the rooms, it's like when they're getting hit. I think that the bigger rooms they'll kind of take more damage. So you know, since the cloning room is a 4-square, like that can kind of take a bit more damage before it'll go down, I believe. But then also, you know, it changes the amount of people that fit in there. You should probably, okay, your oxygen is fixed too, because if your pilot comes back right now, he's just going to be suffocating the damn humans.
So he'll come back. So, how long do I have to wait for him to come back? Or does that have to have been...
No. Oh.
Because I think that was broken when he died, so I don't get him back.
Oh.
Right? I think that's how that
I guess so, yeah.
So I don't have a pilot now.
Huh.
Excellent.
Well, you also no longer need oxygen on your
wait
ship.
A minute. There he is. Huh. There's like a ghost of him there. Or is that a seat? No, that's a chair. Okay. Oh, here, there's new stuff in the store too. There's now 2 pages worth of stuff in the store. Sometimes. Yeah, there. Yay. I don't have any money. Oh, no. Automated reorder. Oh. I usually like getting the long-range scanners. That's my favorite thing to get. Ooh, what's this?
That was one of the stealth ship, I believe, started with the long-range scanner. That was one of the.
Yeah, there's different colored Rockmen now.
Yeah, I think that was actually, they have different color palettes. I think that some of the graphics might have been newer. It's like, you know, the same weapon, but just a different, I think they had something like that. Oh, and your ship, like the holes in your ship, it's like until you actually have some other race in there, you don't even need to worry about patching those. Those are just helping keep you safe.
Oh, and there's all this stuff too. It makes it easier just to see what you get and stuff. I always fight them. You always fight them.
Yeah. Because if you can't take them down, then you've got more problems to worry about in this game. Goobshoe, right? Yes, you could totally invade ships. So basically, not all of the ships have everything. So you could unlock it, like, or in a store you could potentially buy a teleporter if it's available and you have the money. Or some of the ships also start with a teleporter. It just depends on the ship. So basically, that's just some of the balance. It's like, you know, do you play the game using a lot of the weapons? Do you use the drones? Do you try to send your people over to the other ship to destroy it from within? Like, there's a bunch of different ways of playing the game. It's like drones are one of the systems that you can get, and they can do a whole lot of things. And one of the ships kind of starts out with a lot of the drone modules, and that's like, you know, rather than sending a person over there, you send a drone over there. If it dies, whatever. If there's no oxygen, whatever. It's a robot. It's still going to go over there and kill people. And then I'd played through with that one. That was pretty cool, but at the same time, I never really went back into drones after that. So it's like there's entire sections of this game. Like you don't really end up using every single aspect of it on any given playthrough. Yeah, it's kind of like
you find out what works for you, how you like to play the game, and you play it that way.
Yeah.
I did play a lot of this game, so I went through a lot of different ways. And I found teleporters like to be really, really strong because you can take the ship down, and if you kill all the dudes, you get more stuff.
Yeah, definitely. It's like you get better loot if you can do all the teleportation. And that's the Mantis. It's like there's different races, and so the Mantis are one race that I think that they've got more health and they fight better. And so it's like, you know, if you get a lot of them as your away team, they're quick and stuff. And so it's like they tend to be good for boarding the ship. Scroll back, any features that we still feel like are missing that the update didn't deal with? Well, again, the planet in the background, I cannot target with the hacking module, so I cannot actually hack the planet.
Ooh, a weapon.
That's a bit of an oversight. Okay, I'm gonna say it. But other than that, I mean, this just came out. We haven't really spent enough time with it to have much for disappointments with it, I guess. It's just been kind of being excited about the new features that are in it. This is like I've barely even played this.
I need a power, I need a gun. I
think I got like half an hour or something earlier this morning on the update, and now, yeah, this is the first time that I'm seeing the update. So,
Burst laser 1. No, chin laser's better, right? Yeah, chin laser's better. I need a dude.
Yes, Link, aka the Rockmen, are also awesome for boarding. I like that with the fire. Like
I usually do one Rockman and one Mantis on my boarding team.
Yeah,
that's what I like.
If you have a lot of the Rockmen though, there's the fire bombs, and so you can like firebomb them and throw your Rockmen in there, and they're like, I'm trying to put out a fire, and your Rockman's like, I don't care, you're not gonna put out that fire.
Let's go backwards a little bit.
More answers? What?
Oh no. No. This is where I die. This is where I'm gonna die right here.
Are you just giving up?
No, I just feel it. I feel death's grip coming. Come on.
Are you not even firing your hackerator?
Where did it go? Oh, I try to have energy for it now. I didn't have energy for it earlier.
Oh. This one, the weapon that he's using here, chain laser, this is a fun one. It basically, the more that you fire it in a given round,
once you hit 3, once you shoot it 3 times, the cooldown gets reduced by like a third or something.
Yeah. But then the thing is that it's like, you know, in the next fight it gets reset back up to the higher level. But just that, you know, when your dude gets more experience and your cooltime on it is a bit less anyway, like, yeah, that's probably gonna be super good.
Yeah, this isn't a great run so far. I need some money, man. I don't have any money. So I can't hack right away, right?
Nope. Super shield, you cannot hack.
So you just gotta take a lot of shots at this guy.
I mean, you can pull some. You've got a burst laser. You can power down a couple of things and try to get that thing going.
I guess I can do oxygen.
You don't need your oxygen, and you don't.
For now.
Yeah.
I don't have enough gunpowder.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's a very bad combination.
Scroll back. As a sort of off-topic question, FTL having a multiplayer component?
I don't think it can happen. Like, it'd be cool. I think it'd be super cool. I just don't think it would work.
Yeah, he's saying like having competing ships that are traveling but can meet each other. It's like, I don't know, like
how's it gonna work?
PvP wouldn't work in this because I don't want to wait until they're paused. I mean, you could have a time. I guess that it could be kind of like a timed turn-based.
Oh God, this is really.
But
this is it. This is the depth of me right here. It's hard with 2 crew members now. Oh God. Oh God.
I think as a time turn, like basically maybe you could be like controlling all of your people in real time, but like the weapons, maybe it's like timed firing or some kind of balancing with that of when the actions can actually happen.
Oh God. Yeah, This is death.
I don't know.
Death. Please shoot, shoot. Oh yeah, you see their recharge time now.
So wait, his super shield's gone and you haven't used your hackerator yet?
Oh yeah, my hacker. God damn it! I keep forgetting about the new stuff.
I know.
Well, it's not. Well, I'm already gonna die, so it's not even a thing anymore. Oh, I might actually survive this.
See, he took out his beam. He's...
Yeah, but look at this. I have no more. Like, I'm not dodging anything anymore.
Yeah, but he's only firing ion at you.
Oh, that's right. I took out his. Okay, that's good. Next guy's gonna kill me.
You can fire your hacker if you want, because it. Yeah, so you just wasted shots. You could have, your hack button was recharged.
Yeah, I'm still a noob. Still a noob at AE. He's only good at fixing. Alright, yeah, driver, I'm a driver. Alright.
Yeah, so one of the other new features that I'm looking forward to coming across a bit more in here is the mind control.
Yes.
I played it like in a little bit earlier, and it was a slug ship. I think that the slug ship might start out with that. But I'd met a slug ship and they had hacked one, or they had mind controlled one of my guys, and so it was like all of a sudden, hey, that guy is shooting at me. And so pretty much that also was a great thing to have the clone bay, because it was like, all right, I'm going to send one of my guys over there. They're going to both be killing each other. Essentially, I just killed 2 of my people, but it's okay. They'll come right back.
Oh wait, that, yeah.
This one here is Jan. And this one here is Benito.
Yes. Oh, what happened to my? Oh, there.
What'd you break?
There he is. Oh yeah.
Stranger, can you build your own ship or change the layout? There are multiple layouts
There's a new
to
layout
each ship.
to each ship now.
It used to just be that there were 2 layouts to the ships, but now they've added a 3rd layout to them. And that is stuff that needs to be unlocked. And it tells you on there, it's like, okay, you know, with this one, like, get to this sector without upgrading this, or, you know, board this many ships, or, you know, do whatever. Like, there's different challenges, and it tells you what they are. But essentially, if you complete 2 of the challenges, then you'll unlock a new layout. I think there might be other ways to unlock the layouts in it now too, but yeah, basically it'll change it. Basically, when you get the different layout, it changes which what your starting crew is, which rooms there are, which weapons you have.
Ooh, this is the 4-second charge time one. It's so good.
Ooh, yeah.
But like,
you need so much for that.
A lot of power. Oh no.
JP 1207, what's cloning like? We just found a little bit ago that the clone bay needs to be functional and not destroyed when your character dies, or it's not going to work.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's basically like if your clone bay is on and working, and one of your character dies, he will. It's got a cooldown. Basically, it's like as soon as he dies, it just does a little cooldown. It's not too long. He comes back. And then he's got a bit less of his experience, I believe. And then the other thing on it is that each time you do a jump, your crew all kind of heals a little bit.
And
so
you
it's like,
can't get a med bay.
Yeah, you cannot get a med bay. So basically it's like, all right, his characters, they've kind of got a bit lower of health. There's nothing he can do about that except for jump sectors. Every time he jumps a sector, they'll get a little bit more health back. And it's a fair amount, but it's the top one there might
it's enough
get
to make it
100.
feel fair. It's enough to make it feel fair.
Yeah. Bob Jones, I am not typically on streams much. I'm on streams at times. I've been here a long time, so I'm just not. I'm typically back there, and by back there I mean this spaceship that he's boarding.
All right, next sector. Also, see, it looks different now. There's new sector maps. So it just looks a little different. There used to be a background there though, isn't there?
I don't know. It was one of those things that is just like, all right. I mean, you're looking at a couple of dots and lines, but there's something different. I can't quite remember what all.
Take, Jan? I usually go for all the reds.
This is something that when I was actually when I was trying to unlock all of the ships, I would always look for. So basically, like when I was trying to unlock the slug ship, well, that's going to be in a nebula, right? So there's more nebulas on the bottom part.
True, yeah.
So yeah, it was like I would try to, if I was trying to unlock the mantis one, well, that's probably going to be in a red area. So it's like I'd go with, yeah.
Need a store.
Goops, you're right. Turrets and defense systems. So that's kind of the drone system. Would give you that kind of stuff. So there's basically like this is if you've noticed the weapons that he has in there, it's like when you defeat bad guys, you can sometimes get weapons. At stores you can get weapons. Sometimes you'll just randomly find them. There's various ways that you can get them. Same goes with drones. You can get the drone subsystem, and then or the drone. Yeah, they're not a subsystem, the full system, whatever. So when you have that, you can then get different types of drones. So there'll be like a healing drone. So essentially, like if you have the clone bay, you could still get drones and then have a healing drone that you activate the healing drone and he'll go around and be healing your crew members. So you could potentially have that with a clone bay if you wanted to have healing and clone bay. There's the defense drone. There's a few different types of defense drones. So basically, it's like you see he's just firing a beam weapon or a burst weapon, we'll say, or whatever. What do they call that? Because
which one?
What do they call just like the basic lasers in here? Just laser weapons?
Yeah, laser.
Okay. So there's the lasers. There's the beams, which will be kind of like a line, like a continuous line that it fires, and then there's missiles. And so
missiles take up missiles.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that.
So it's like with the defense. So what I was saying is that it's like, all right, so you could get a defensive drone that maybe can only take down the lasers. The defensive drone's not going to be able to take down a beam weapon, and it may or may not be able to take down a missile. There are some of them that do and some of them that don't. So that's kind of like, if you want to do the kind of the setting up your defenses and turrets, that's the drones is definitely, and you can see there drone control 85 scrap.
And that's standard everywhere.
Yeah. And pretty much the way that it tends to break down is that it's like, sure, you can potentially like, later into it, you can have earned enough scrap to be buying that. But most likely, if you wanted to use drones, you would just find a ship that starts out with drones, which really there's the Engi ship is the one that starts out with the most. That's the like, drone ship, yeah.
That ship felt really weak when I unlocked it.
You know what? I liked the drones.
Ooh,
I mean, it's like, it means that you just need to be relying completely on drones. And if you can get good drones in there, yeah, it's. When is this update out? Now.
Like right now, it's free.
Yeah,
completely free. So if you own this game, download it. It's awesome.
What? No med bay? That's because we've got the clone bay. There is like some of the ships will have the med bay, but it's just which one do you want? Do you want the med bay or the clone bay? I like the clone bay so far.
Yeah, clone bay is fun. It's fun.
The thing that I can see being a problem with it is that it's like I liked it like when you're playing. By the time you're in the end of it, your crew is more experienced, and so it's like your cool times are lower and stuff is working better. And if you're relying on the clone bay and say dying, and your characters are losing their experience by the time they get to the end, you're not going to have as quick of cooldown times. There's going to be a little bit less experience.
Oh, I messed up my build. I should have put 2 ions in. I should have put this much of an ion. Damn. But you need ion to take down those super shields because that's the best. It takes, see, like almost half. And this goes down in 4 seconds. It's so good.
Yeah, totally.
But this guy is, let me see, ion and a plasma. I'll take one more shot.
Scroll back. That technique of taking out their oxygen. Yeah, I like that technique.
Yeah, that's fun.
I did that one. I like that. That's a really good one if you've got an away team with the new characters, because it's like they don't have oxygen. You can essentially, you could take out their oxygen and like if you're able to just disable their weapons so they have no defense, you could just kind of hang out in their oxygen room and be like, what? You're not going to fix this?
Do I want to waste the drone? No, I don't.
Yeah. So hacking the drone system. You can see up in the top left there's the hull and your shields and stuff. Obviously, then the The one that's the little atom right there would be your fuel, how many jumps you could do. Next one over is missiles, and then there's the amount of drone parts you have. So the drone parts, unless you had a drone-heavy ship, you wouldn't use those at all. And so it was like, each time I'd be playing, I'd be like, wow, cool, I've got tons and tons of drone parts.
You keep trying to sell them to the
exactly.
dudes who want them. Oops.
And so with this, the hacking module, which you don't need the drone subsystem to use, it uses the drone now. So there's totally a use for all those drone parts, which is awesome.
All right, I need crew. I need crew. I'm not going to survive much longer, I don't think, without crew members.
I'm actually kind of surprised you lasted
Me
this
too,
long.
me too.
So.
Me too. I did all right because I found the store.
I mean, that's the thing with FTL. A lot of the times it's like, within the first couple of sectors, you get hit pretty hard. And if you make it past those first sectors, a lot of the times it's like you're either like, okay, well, I made it past
first sector, I decide if I'm going to quit that game and restart.
Yeah.
Nebula.
Some jerk named Max is asking how we get more crew.
Max. You can either buy them at stores.
There's slave ships that you run into every now and then, and they'll try to sell you.
That's why I like to get them because they're free.
Yeah, well, it's like they'll try to sell you a slave ship, or they'll try to sell you a slave, or they try to sell you a slave, or do they just try to make you a slave? Yeah, okay, cool. I feel like sometimes they just try to attack you and they demand one of your people as a slave. That's it. And if you attack them, a lot of the times, if you're winning, a lot of the times the slavers will surrender to you, and they'll say, "Here, you can take a slave." And also, if you have the boarding crew, and you can kind of take them all out in there, a lot of the times, there ends up being, a slave that you can get. Goopshoe, right? Yeah, it is only against AI. It is a single player, just, It's supposed to be kind of like a quick round.
It's like a roguelike.
Yeah, it's like you're gonna die a lot, and it's gonna be kind of short.
You can finish the game in about 45 minutes.
Yeah,
maybe an hour.
But you're just gonna keep playing it again.
And I just learned that there are a lot of mods for this game that I'm gonna try later on.
Yes.
Oh, you're not going anywhere, buddy.
Affinity, are there a lot of new events? I heard that there are new events. I've yet to really see any of the new events. There's supposed to be like, new events, new dialogue. But again, at this point, we've probably played the game longer than I've gotten to play it so far today. So, yeah. Oh, I should be upgrading my ship. What am I doing? I think I don't interfere today. They probably know what they're doing. Yeah, they're good. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, see? No. It's just an asteroid field, and it's destroying me. This game is not nice to people. Just, so we know. I need to fix my hacking ship. Oh, God. Come on. See, this has happened to me many times where it's just like, oh, my God. It just gets uncontrollable. The universe is more of a threat to you than alien ships. Shit. Go. Hurry up. Because this is like a special asteroid. Just like, because usually it only takes out your shield and then. Yeah, usually it's like one asteroid at a time, but this is like a dense one. You get double the asteroids. I'm gonna die again. I feel death again. Oh, I should upgrade my ship. There. So I need a shot, so I can use the burst laser. So I can use the ion blast and a burst laser, or the chain lightning. Yeah. $50 plus 25, $75, yeah, but I won't be able to repair. What should I do, Jan? I should also be upgrading like stuff like this, but I've been spending my money on repairs. Yeah. I'm gonna do it, who cares? Weapons and, let's do it. What would that give you? How much stuff do you need to power up at this point? This, I can power up. Oh, I need to do this as well. Both of those? I need to put this in here so I have a one-shotter. So I can also do this. Yeah, that's actually better. Ooh, a store. Oh, of course. Now I spent all my money. Hi, I've got 2 pieces of scrap. That'll fix 1 bit of hole. Ooh, a stun bomb. One bit of hole. That's new. Yeah. Charge laser. That's new too. Wait, go back to the stun bomb. Stuff tower.
1 iron damage, stuns all crew. Oh, so like crew can't fix or pilot or whatever.
That's cool.
What's this guy do?
Yeah, the stunning them or just things to keep the other crew occupied is definitely a big thing that I tried to play off of in the game, because it's like if you damage something in their system, and then they're going to be trying to repair it. So if you can keep them otherwise occupied so they can't fix something, it's like, yeah, you can
That looks
take
fucking cool.
This,
So like you can make it shoot just 1 and it charges faster, or you can wait for the 2 charges and shoot you. That's
oh,
cool. That's cool.
Hey.
I like that.
That sounds
Back
good.
in Hey Bank. Oh, there you go. See, so even if your thing is off.
Nice.
Long range scanners, that's my favorite thing ever. I'm gonna sell something for that. I don't have enough. I really don't want to get rid of my burst laser mark on because it's so nice when you have like.
I feel like I would downsize my weaponry. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's good enough for now. I really need crew.
Hydra, yes, this is totally a free update. It just came out today, and if you have Steam and you have this game installed and you have internet, you already have this.
These guys are gonna kill me.
Super Mega Loser, can it have a med bay?
Kill me because I don't have a med bay.
Yeah. Some ships have a med bay.
That's right,
This one here, this particular one doesn't actually start out with a med bay.
That's awesome. What am I doing?
Yeah, no, I love this. It's just like your ship is just naturally defended.
That's
Like
right,
there is no anybody who
board
tries to
me.
board you, they're gonna
I just
last
killed
a
4 other dudes. So how many dudes are left in here? I should have upgraded my scanners. Okay. All the wrong way. Okay, your shields are.
Oh, I didn't notice that when the Zoltans exploded, they caused damage.
Huh?
They caused damage to your ship when they
really?
had.
All right, so I just destroyed that ship and I survived, but we're gonna take a break, real quick break for a message from our sponsors. Be right back. Welcome back. We are still where we left off, and I need to repair stuff.
Just save the repairs
Look at all
so
the
that
holes in my
nobody would
ship.
miss it.
So many holes in my ship. I should probably patch those up.
No. This is now a religious submission. We are riding the holy ship. Okay, come on.
Fine,
you must
fine,
take the holy ship to the the mothership. That's what we're trying to take down. I never understood that. It's like, okay, we found some super secret information. These the rebels, you know, these guys here. If you blow up their mothership, they're gonna lose.
I also find it funny that the rebels are the
this,
bad guys in this one.
Yeah, and it's like
It's
you need
usually the other way
to
around.
take this information of blow up the bad guy's ship. You need to take this all the way out to the Federation, just so that you could turn around and be the one to do it. Like, I mean, that always kind of made me feel like, you know, if I completed that, I'm like, why didn't I just turn around and do that from the start? You know?
You're all gonna suffocate. Help him out. Whoa, what's that? That's a new one.
What?
That's a new weapon.
What?
Oh, bam. What the hell is that? Like shot junk at me? Maybe it shoots money.
The enemies are attacking us with a money cannon. I don't think FTL would ever be that nice, okay?
No, but like if you get that gun, the ammo is your cash. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's what it looked like if I junked at you, right? And this stuff is junk, right? That's
Yeah, it's scrap.
Yeah. System repair drone to sell.
Flak cannon?
Flak cannon.
All right, Goopshu Riot, what would you say this gameplay is most similar to?
Yeah.
This is a
a very
great
unique
question to
game.
ask, and
Oh,
it would
no.
have Oh,
Am I
the
gonna make
exit.
it? Oh no, it's this one.
It's that one. You are already.
Okay, this is
It's
death.
taken.
This is death. This is death.
So yeah, for people who aren't up on what FTL has, so basically the rebels are chasing you. That when you look at the map, that's what's kind of taking up all the sectors. The exit, he missed it before the rebels got there, so now he's got this rebel ship, and the rebel ships are always a little bit stronger.
He's got 2 shields and
yeah,
the weapons. Look at all the
He's
weapons.
got a missile on there. He's got 2 lasers.
This guy's gonna be strong.
Yeah, that's just not
Look at
gonna
that.
last.
Look at that. Oh, God. Not enough. Oh.
But yeah, what games it's most similar to? It's.
I don't know, man.
There's
like,
some other stuff like we've been talking about. There's been other games where we're like, oh yeah, look at that.
Whoa,
That's kind
did
of
you
like
see
an FTL. What was that?
What's that shit? Oh, this is a new thing. ASB danger. I don't know. What
Audio
it is.
sensory.
Oh wait,
board.
is that the ship right there? Is that this guy?
No, I mean there's always rebel ships in the background,
Wait.
but that one is
It's
kind
shooting at me.
of. Oh, hi.
So he's got backup or something. Okay, that's it. That was my.
Oh,
playthrough.
that's good.
$165 score, not bad, not terrible.
Skrillex, a sequel for FTL? I don't. So basically, if you were gonna have a sequel to FTL, then it's like you would need to have, like, that's when you could do kind of like a big overhaul of the look of it and how it all works. Like, I feel like they could keep doing updates like this if they wanted to. I wouldn't want that to be an FTL 2.
Yeah. I think if they do an FTL 2, it should be something
it should
special.
be. And actually, I'm gonna go back to the hangar. This
Like,
is.
what this feels more like is like Boudoir on top of StarCraft. Like it completes the game.
Let me see the slug cruiser. What do you have? Antibio beam, dual laser. I was wondering if they started out with the mind control thing. I'm just.
Which of the ships? The slug one, right?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if they actually have it or if it's. I think it might just be an add-on. I think that anybody might be able to get it.
Ooh, like go to the equipment. I think that's new art for the bio beam.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, I think you did stop us. Like this is a very unique game. There aren't a lot of games like this at all. I mean, if you're talking about like the mechanics of the game, where it's just a bunch of independent systems that interact.
This is kind of weird. I always play this on a tablet, so I'm just trying to figure out how to actually keyboard and mouse. All right, so I got reach missile. Let's do.
Anyone know how to unlock the third layout? I don't. Oh, it
tells you.
No,
you need to be. I mean, I just started. I'll go back to the hangar and look at this. So basically, when you look at the layouts, complete 2 of them for. Let me look at one that I actually. So this one here, I had. So complete 2 of these. So basically, there's different challenges, and you unlock 2 of them.
How do you get C though?
So the C one. I think it's this right here.
Defeat it that many times? 3 times? You have to finish it 3 times? I'm guessing.
What is this? Complete the. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how the C one gets unlocked. But yeah, so let's. Oh, actually, you know what? Here's another. I'm gonna. Do this ship. This is like one of the other ships. That's kind of a tricky one. This is the last ship
that I
unlocked.
This was hard to unlock, man. It's so hard to unlock.
This was so much random.
Because you need to find the random crystal dude first.
Yeah.
And you need to find the random encounter that crystal dude can talk to.
Basically, like when I finally put together what all was needed to unlock this ship, it'd be like, all right. As soon as I first see the map, I look at it. It's like, all right, would this map even likely be able to do this? If not, it's like, yeah, restart right away. All right, so this looks pretty good.
Oh, and you can also, like, you see the crew stuff over there? You can now man your camera and your doors.
Oh, yeah. So basically, manning the ships or manning the systems will give them an extra boost. And as
makes them more effective.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't quite know what it'll do on the doors. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. Crystal ship. So the crystal ship, both of the weapons have shield piercing of 1. So essentially,
awesome.
The crystal ship, like all of the first level guys, you can just fire right at them, and they don't have a defense.
That's super strong.
So yeah.
So you can basically breeze through the first sector.
Here, help that guy. Come on.
4-man crew, huh? Nice. But what's the special of the crystal guys? Oh, they can lock down rooms.
They
right?
can, yeah.
Is he getting hurt by the fire?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not like rock guys?
No, the crystal guys, they get hurt by fire. That drone, just like it taking out my weapons, this did not end well.
Sometimes these guys are just like super smart. But sometimes they're also idiots, so I guess it evens out. And you can also find that sometimes you run across that ship that's just got your ship's number, you know? It's like it's got everything timed out perfectly for your shield cooldown and all that stuff.
All right, but at this point I've got him.
Wait, so what's Crystal BI and Crystal HI? What's the difference there?
So this one here is 2 shots, 1 damage. Both of them do shield piercing.
1 shot, 1 damage?
Yeah, this is a 1 shot, 2 damage.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's
so
nice.
basically, you know, if all of them hit, they kind of do the same thing, but yeah, it's just a different balance. So this one here, I do not have the cloning, so I am going to throw my dudes into the med bay.
Goobshi wants to know, can you like bounce fire? Example, AI attacks from A, bounces back, shot to enemy AI.
Yes, that is actually one thing that is specific to this ship here. Is the basically this is a crystal ship. When it gets hit by certain weapons, a shard of it can potentially launch off and hit the enemy ship.
Oh, cool.
I think that's the only situation where you can get something like that.
Go ahead back.
Yeah, take the long way around to get to it.
Yeah, get some money.
Not from these guys.
Weapon preloader is the best augment, says Matt Smith 83. He is totally right.
It's so good.
Yeah,
so basically, I have to wait for my weapons to charge up before I can fire him. When you have the preloader, as soon as I got in here, I would have already been able to fire at him, so I could have taken out his.
Like it's the best when you get that for free, like in an encounter.
Okay, so when I played this, I would right-click on the doors to open. Oh yeah, right. My door system is what's broken.
It's on fire, yo.
Yeah, that's not going to go so well. That is, man.
Why are you sending weapons guy?
Because I want my weapons to cool down a bit quicker. And my weapons guy's got his own problems to deal with.
You need to get yourself a teleporter.
Oh, go back.
Oh yeah.
All right, everybody go in there and fix that.
Yeah, Limit K, that's actually what makes this game so awesome. You don't like the weapon preloader, and you like stealth and transporters, and you can totally do that. It's totally viable. It's super good. Like teleporters are great too. That's another one. That's one of my favorites actually.
That's the Mantis ship. I think was the really good one for the teleporter. Or wait, no, maybe it's a.
I don't know. I always use the was it the cruiser?
The Federation cruiser.
Yeah.
That one's
that's
pretty
my favorite ship. It's got the free laser.
Yeah, it's like basically it's like with each ship there is totally something that is unique about that ship. Like the Federation one, it has its own weapon. That in addition to any other weapons you have, it's just kind of like, all right, it's going to take a little while for it to charge, and it does a lot of damage, and it's also upgradable.
Matt Smith, yeah, you do need a good crew for that. Like, I usually don't buy the teleporter until I have the crew for it.
Yeah.
Unless I have the crew for it. Like, I picked up a bunch of random dudes, and then like, oh, I can buy a teleporter right now.
Just fixing that, and yeah.
I'm also checking GameSpot comments, so if you're watching in GameSpot, I'll be looking there too for questions.
So actually here, for people that, seems like a lot of people weren't too familiar with FTL, so basically my ship, all of this stuff here, this is all upgradable. all of this is scrap. You can see here I have 15. They're not very generous in terms of resources in this. Scrap you get by just fighting other people, like, you know, when you destroy their ship, or, you know, they might surrender to you and give you stuff. You know, there's a bunch of different ways, but yeah, it's like essentially everything in this you need scrap, and all of these different parts of your ship can be upgraded. You can only have 8 people on your crew, so there are times where you end up with a full crew, and it's like, yep, you can't have more than that. Ships, the weapons, it's like, all right, I don't have a drone system. If I had a drone system, I would have, you know, bays where I could put in, like, you know, my defense or my boarding drones or whatever. You know, there's different little, like, these are, you know, little perks that you can get.
Yeah,
so here it is. Every time my ship takes damage, 10% chance that it might break off a shard.
You get to target that, or does it just go?
It just goes, yeah. So, but yeah, that's kind of like the perk of this ship. And then some of them, it's like the slug ship. If the hull gets damaged, or not like this damage up here, just the general health of it, but when you actually have holes in your ship, like Benito's run had a ton of, the slug ship automatically fixes those.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, what's this? That's a new one.
So I guess that, you know what, some of these, it's like these are kind of, these are different things that, oh. I mean, the end result is still fairly similar. Whenever you're about to get hit. No, you don't have any
Why is
weapons.
your reticle yellow?
I turned on auto fire for it
because,
yeah, I mean, with this ship, it's like in these first levels, he's going to go through that shield. It's going to take down the weapon, and after that, just shoot him until he's gone.
So anybody who doesn't own this game yet, $10 on Steam. Is it on sale today? Probably not.
I don't think so.
$10 on Steam, you get the expansion for free. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. I was watching Lethal Frag's stream on this yesterday, and he had the dev on talking about just like adventures in developing this game.
I'm not going to accept surrender. See, you can take their surrender, and, you know, this is the way that you get your resources, or I could get a drone. I'm not going to get a drone subsystem, though, so that's just something I would sell.
Yeah, but... Okay, so two fuel, 2 missiles, $9, and a drone. Let's see what he gives you when you kill him.
Yeah. So it's like, if I'm like, all right, I'm just going to destroy you. I might get more than that, I might get less than that. Who knows? Let's
you
find
usually
out.
get more like scrap, but less of everything else. I think depending on if you destroy the ship or the crew.
Yeah, this ship is gone.
What's that shit, see? See,
Ion
so you
pulse.
came out with less.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I would have just taken that stuff, then I would have been able to make more off of that whole deal.
Yeah.
All right, charging up. I miss the hacking thing. Like I'd only played with it a little bit earlier today, but it's like I'm already like, man, I want to have the new ship. I want to get the hacking module. Ooh, with the fire. So this is one of those.
Right? You need a rock guy for this.
Yeah, no, I think that one of the things that they had on there was that it's a little bit more forgiving with these sort of things, but I'm just gonna leave. I'm not gonna risk my crew.
Wuss.
I like my team. It would be like, I mean, if it was gonna take out anyone, it would be one of the crystal guys, and I'd be annoyed. But I will attack this ship.
You got a missile and a plasma.
And that missile is probably going to charge first, and that goes, oh.
Did you notice that you can like hit the missiles if you like, if it's timed properly?
Yeah.
Like
yeah, actually.
the projectiles can hit each other.
Yeah.
You can also hit like a drone that's going around you. That works. But you can't. I don't think you can actually time it. It's too hard to time.
I don't think I ever hit a drone, but I do remember some of the the missiles colliding. Like, whoa, hey. That's cool.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you don't have a clone bay. That's right. You need a clone bay.
I know. I want the new ship. I'm like, why am I playing with this one?
Yeah.
I want to play with the new ship.
Because like all those encounters where you might lose a dude, totally fine. For a clone bay.
Yeah. No, I wanted to see if there was anything, like any of the new stuff in these ships, but no, I
Does
really,
the
I
clone
just
bay
wanted
work
to
if
be
your
playing
crew die in random encounters? We were just talking about it. I think so, right? Most likely.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah, actually, I think it does. All right, so he is gonna try to give away my position, so I can. Oh, and he's got the hacking. He hacked my weapons. No.
Oh shit. Wait, so is it totally unusable? What happens? Did it kill your cooldowns? What happened?
I think it just kind of like does one little reset of them.
Huh. Oh, he's got a special kind of drone. What is that?
What is? I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't actually. It essentially decharges. It doesn't remove. It seems like maybe if I was fully charged, it might not take it all the way down. Yeah, he got away.
Wait, what? He pursued doubled for one jump?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because he was a rebel.
Yeah, he was trying to get away. So yeah, I need to get down here to the exit and
Make it. You have to go there. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool.
You have to.
Going into a nebula. Nebulas, so nebulas a lot of the time will cause electrical interference. That takes down the amount of stuff that you can have. So essentially, I can't even really power up my shields at this point.
Which is cool. There's no ones there.
I'll search. Hey,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
I found some stuff.
Ka-ching. I always take those things. I always go for it.
Yeah,
It's always worth it.
until all of your crew dies.
It's usually worth it.
Oh, I'm paused. Hey, there we go. Jump to the exit.
This is a new one too.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
there are some new things. What is your specialty? My sensors subsystem for 14 scrap. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's usually a $20. That's usually a 20 scrap
Yeah,
upgrade.
totally. I'll take that.
Awesome.
So we're gonna get into so the sensors have now been upgraded. This is
But you're already a slug ship, aren't you? Oh no, you're
No,
not.
no.
You're not.
the subsystems. Like over here, FTL is all about balancing your power. The subsystems are always powered. So next time that I run into an enemy, we will see.
Do you not? You don't upgrade your pilot. That's usually my first $20 go in there.
Oh, you know what? I can.
Because it's 50% evasion. That's usually my first $20 goes.
That's a good usage.
There
of it.
or a power bar.
Let's see, and then
Because you're also short a power bar.
Yeah, a lot of I like the door. The door is a good defensive one because essentially, like if you get boarded, you get jacked pretty quickly. But
Yeah, I mean this is
my crew's pretty good.
This is
right
all
now.
what makes this game awesome
Yeah,
is that you really play it your own way and you can be successful any way. Like there's lots of ways to success.
So here's another, so my shields. Shields essentially take 2 of these before you can power them up. So essentially I would need to get 2
$70.
upgrades of this and 2
$90.
power bars.
So the first 2 shield is always $90. You always have to save $90 if you want your shield upgrade. $90. Unless you've already gotten way too much power, then it becomes $100.
But here's the thing, here's one of the things that I do a lot of time. I'm gonna upgrade my shield once, and I can't actually power up another layer of shield, but if my shields get hit, this bar here will get damaged first.
That's true. I never thought
so
about
it's
that
already
way.
kind of like, it's essentially if your shields get damaged, or if your shields are gone and your shield bay gets hit, yeah, it can kind of survive a hit.
It's a good idea.
So, yeah, I'm gonna keep that money for now. So Zoltan or Nebulas. I'm gonna go to this, it's all friendly up here, but.
Yeah, but you can go the 3 greens and then a bunch of reds after.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through some friendly area, because I don't like the Nebulas so much. All right.
Oh, are you serious? At Fritzy, he says the 50% evasion only affects your ship when autopilot is activated, which is when you aren't manning the spot. Is that for real? That's something I didn't know.
I kind of thought that was what it was. That's why I
something
didn't
know.
really put much into the. I didn't really use the pilot stuff much. But so okay, does that mean that I'm likely to have better evasion now if I just take my pilot out of the mix? I mean, granted, that I wouldn't be able to jump sectors, but it's like if I take him out for combat, is that actually going to give me better evasion now?
I don't know.
There is distress over here. Let us run to their aid. Let's go down to the surface and investigate. Hey,
Oh, it's this guy.
Here is somebody of questionable mental stability. I like people of mental instability. Except that he killed Teldarin. Good old Teldarin, my trusty pilot. We will miss him greatly. Cadriel, who is probably an elf from the name, can take over with the piloting duties. And...
Oh, it's 50% of your normal evasion, says a Fritzy. Okay, I'm learning something today. Excellent.
Yeah, see, that's why I never really upgraded the...
I always upgraded that because like I always I need more evasion. I'd love evasion, sure.
Yeah.
I'd like to dodge stuff. But I think you're
I'm going to participate in their study. Oh!
So what about upgrading the engines? Because that also gives you evasion on top of faster FTL charging.
What about
It's your
upgrading
evasion
the
top
engines?
left. Oh, there's your
Yeah,
15%.
I upgrade the engines. Like that is definitely, that helps your evasion. All right, those dudes are gonna go over there and they're gonna jack my weapons guy and I'm not gonna be able to asphyxiate. Oh no, they're, really? Okay, I will fight you in my med bay. That's okay.
Oh, all this time I've been wasting money on that.
All those hard-earned scraps down the drain, never to be had again. Oh God, what is that?
Yeah, I don't know. That's not, can you scroll over the gun and see what it is or no? No.
No. Yeah, they tried to take me in my med bay. That was not a good. This is one of the things like, so they tried to attack me in my med bay, so I just fought them there, and my med bay was healing me. My dudes were essentially invincible.
Yeah, usually when you get boarded, that's what you try to do, right? You try to funnel them into your med bay. Yeah, that's the best.
But that's one of the things with the cloning bay, is that it's like, I like the cloning bay, but if you get boarded, you don't have that defense. Yeah. Thank you for rescuing us.
Stuff and more stuff.
Yay. All right, let's jump.
What's the replay value like? Life after you beat the game, the replay value is infinite.
The game is replay.
You're not trying, I mean, yeah, it's great to beat the game, but then when you beat the game, you're like, I want to do it again.
All right, Benito, how many hours does Team Stay had in this game?
I think 90 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how much money I've wasted on the fucking pilot.
45, you say like 45 minutes or so is likely how long you'll play it for, and yeah, 97 hours.
And I get to the end maybe 15% of the time.
There's a little, okay, nothing to do here. Let's go to the store, because I am starting to run a bit low on fuel.
Long range scanners, best upgrade ever.
I love those.
that makes you,
Norwind
so you can safely
Schultz.
navigate.
What about hiring Norwind Schultz?
I don't like hiring Zoltans, man.
Oh, you are racist.
I'm super racist.
You are.
Super racist.
All right, I'm going to sell all of these drones. This is cool. I got a bunch of drones. I don't like using drones. I've got a bunch of money now, so I'm totally going to get that scanner.
Page two.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, heavy laser too.
All right, so the whole beam is kind of cool.
Yobescu is asking if he should buy this game.
You should buy this game.
Yes.
Wait. Should we think about this a bit more?
Yes.
Yeah, you should buy the game.
$10, free upgrade. Yeah. I mean, if you're into this kind of like One Life.
If you're into games that are cool,
if you're into good games,
you
should probably play this.
All right, I'm gonna upgrade my dual bar. And I can totally upgrade my shields now. So now I have 2 shields right here. So now I can take 2 hits. Yay. And the long-range scanners. So basically, this is telling me that over here, there's a ship, and also there's an asteroid field.
Or you can go to the safe one where you could possibly get free shit. Like that's what that's what I like to do. Go to all the freebies, get all the free shit.
I'm always like, all right, I've got limited jumps. I'm gonna go right to where there's gonna be action. Especially on these early sectors with the crystal ship, it's like, this crystal ship holds up pretty well on the first sectors.
So Lime K here actually likes Zoltans, and they are good. They're strong.
I like them.
The reason I don't like them is because when I have to pull them to fight, like they power down the system. I'm like, oh no, I gotta juggle power now, and I don't like it. I don't like the headache.
Yeah, but the thing is that the powering of that system, that was like essentially 20 scrap that you didn't have to spend. That you probably would have.
It's true, but I still like having. I would still buy that extra power for when I have to move the guy out. Kubshu, is this game better than Call of Duty Ghosts? I would say yeah. I would say a lot better.
Yeah.
If you're going on a, like pure enjoyment, for me, number, yes, better than COD Ghosts. I mean, COD Ghosts was the first Call of Duty game that the campaign like kind of pissed me off. I didn't like playing the campaign, and I love playing the campaigns for Call of Duty games.
So for me, this is a BART game. So it's like if you take public transit and you have a system that you can be playing it on, yeah, that is a great way to be playing this game.
You got a Windows 8 tablet?
Yeah, that's basically what I play on.
Also iPad version.
Yeah, it's on
today.
iPad now. That's actually
so the iPad version. Yeah, that's probably the one.
If you have an iPad, that is where you should probably buy this game.
That's probably the one. iPad. I think it's $10 also. Let me make sure.
Oh, I've been boarded, and they're gonna take out my oxygen. So this is where the drones, like if you have the drone systems, they can be good. So basically this is, when I was using the drones, this guy here was my favorite, the boarding drone. He just sends, he just starts wreaking havoc on your ship. I should target their drone system. And he doesn't need oxygen. He causes a hole in the ship, so that room that he's in is going to be losing its oxygen.
Goob's asking what you mean by BART. BART is the train he takes home.
Yeah, train system in the Bay Area.
Yeah, FTL on iPad is indeed $10 or $9.99. So buy that one if you got an iPad, because I haven't tried it yet, but that one looks really awesome.
Haha, their jump was imminent. All right. So here's more of the fun stuff.
If Fritzy, yes, the iPad version has the advanced edition. The iPad version is all the new stuff. It has everything.
So here's, I've got to go in there and fix this room, but there's a hole in my ship, so the oxygen was out of there. You can open up all of the doors, and then the oxygen kind of feeds in from the other room so that your people don't asphyxiate.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that worked.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
That's one of the things. It's like this game, you look at it and you're like, oh, this is kind of like a simple looking game. It's pretty approachable in a lot of ways, but the more you get into it, it's like they have a lot of strategy to this game. There's a lot of stuff that's just like, that was
the developer was saying yesterday that like, because he only built independent systems, he even doesn't know how they all interact, Like all the interactions.
Let's see. I'm gonna fix it. Elay Karis. I love the names of these. Alex Rogopoulos is in this game. You can hire Alex Rogopoulos sometime if anybody's Harmonix fans. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mind control, $75.
Crap.
No.
There's like, oh wait, I can.
$15 only. What's that? You can
okay.
Yeah,
I'm selling that.
Sure.
I'm selling that so I can get the mind control.
So how does that work? You need to power it up.
So now that's another thing that I need to have power for.
You have number
the medbay doesn't need power unless you actively need to use it. So I'll do some power juggling with that. I've got a long way down there.
Oh, Foot Monkey got the update, but it won't launch for him. Sorry.
What? Wait, what? On Steam?
I guess.
All right, mind control. Can I mind control this guy? And if so, what's he going to do? Because there's I just got boarded, but there's like, what are you gonna do? Oh, excellent. There was more people. So that was a great usage of the mind control that I just purchased. It's already paying off. I like that. But they killed him. I'm gonna go in here with my crystal guys. Whoa, with my crystal guys. There we go. I don't. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to power up my medbay again. And there's the power juggling that you need to do in this game.
Okay, so Goob has a pretty good question here. Like, how much do you play this game if you have a lot of other games to play? Does it pull you away from PS3 for EX? I don't know what that means, but like for me, like people play this game for different reasons, right? Like you play it on your commute.
Yeah.
That's when you play this game.
Yeah.
I play this game when I have like an hour to kill at home. When I'm like waiting for something or something, I have an hour to kill. I try to finish the game once if I can. So
I think that people that buy it on the iPad, like, I think that's really going to open up a lot of the, like,
think so
when
too.
they're going to be playing it. Because it's like I play it on the tablet, but admittedly, like, like to do the pausing of it, it's like I have to set up this multi-touch thing so that it'll actually pause. Because like when you're playing it on the PC, it wasn't really, they expect you to have a keyboard and stuff. So, so playing it on the iPad and like being more mobile with it, like that is, I think, the best place to be playing it. It's like if you have any kind of a commute, or if you're like on a plane or anything.
So it may not take over the time that you used to play like more quote unquote hardcore games, right? Like AAA titles or whatever the latest game that came out, like Titanfall. I'm still playing a lot of Titanfall, so like this doesn't actually eat into my Titanfall time. It might tonight, but who knows? Yeah, and there was a time when this was all I was playing. Like when it first came out, I was getting into it. Like I was only playing FTL.
So I just had a great time. Like they were about to try to board me, but I did a mind control on one of their guys. That was a very good. It's a very good system to have. It's basically like distracted them in there long enough to. I'm going to take their offer this time. I was able to take out their boarding system though, so. Nothing good. Yeah, let's get out of here. I'm not going to make it before the Federation gets there.
Yeah, but I agree with you. I hate playing games on tablets too, but this is the one that might actually change my mind on that. Like this is the one game that might actually change my mind. I'm going to try it and we'll see. So I don't know yet for sure, but I'm going to try it.
It's a really good one for tablet. I got to say, like playing it on the Windows tablet, that was definitely the way to play this game.
The only problem you had is you didn't have a pause button.
Yeah, but, like I found this thing that I can set up multi-touch gestures. So basically, it's just like you tap with 2 fingers and it would pause the game. It was kind of cool, and I mean, you could set that up with that system. You could actually like have it. You know, you could do like different gestures and stuff to do different parts of the game if you wanted to. I was pretty okay with just having it pause the game though. So I'm going to have to jump through 2 sectors of the Federation.
Oh, good luck.
This, oh God, and there's electrical disturbance in here. God.
This might be it.
All right.
This might be the end of Jan.
All right.
He's got like the jump cannon. I don't know what that weapon is. I gotta find it in the store. And in the chat yesterday in a Lethal Frag stream with the dev, he was saying...
Cannot mind control in a room.
You have to, your sensors are down.
Yeah, so that's a fun thing right there. This, you know, just finding this one out. All right. Let's see if this guy can not kill me. Yeah.
Goob, I'm level 50 in Titanfall. I didn't prestige because fuck that.
Yeah, I'm 40 something, and I have no. I'm not going to prestige in that game because why?
Oh, like a wasp wants to know how you set that up. The pausing.
What was this program called? It was a specific thing that I had found. That would be able to make it, like you can program in macros and you just put in, like you can set up the gestures that you want and you kind of link it to the program. I don't know what it was called though. If you want, like after the show, like I can run over and like put it into the chat. I just need to go grab my tablet to do that.
Delison said he plays this on the PC and he bought it on the iPad, but he feels the iPad version is slightly clunky.
Oh yeah?
Interesting.
Yeah, we haven't gotten a chance to play the iPad version, but like just, I mean, for me playing it on mobile was.
And what's your iPad.
Wait,
Which
hold
version
on.
iPad are you on?
Yeah. I need oxygen. Like, why is my pupil about to suffocate? Oh yeah, I need power up mouse. Why can I not hit these guys? I need to just get out of here. I think what? Did these guys always have 2 shields?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought, yeah. All right.
He's got an iPad too. Yeah, that's what we have around here. So we might have the same. I'll see. It might be clunky. I'm guessing it works really well on the newest iPad though, most likely. Oh, you lost your mind control thingy.
Yeah. At this point, I think I got him.
I bet you're gonna have to find another one, right?
No, I just need to repair it. What do you mean?
No, after this, you got another encounter before you can get out. You gotta fight another one of these guys, right?
Do I?
So Geglington has never seen us on stream before. He's wondering who we are.
Yeah,
We're just
because
random folks who walked in.
You know,
Random folks.
they had a sign out on the front door. Hey, anybody want to stream FTL? And we said, yeah, okay. And now we're behind the scenes crew. So
Yeah,
actually,
we're usually in the back. Like when you hear like disembodied voices screaming at Danny or something, that's one of us usually.
I love this. Okay, everybody go back to your stations. That's a good button. I like that.
Yeah, that is excellent.
Yeah.
I love that. And I also like how they all start off in somewhere useful now, instead of like everyone in one room and you
Yeah.
gotta sort them out in the beginning.
I'm just like, oh yeah, that's where I would put you anyway now. All right. So now is where we get to test out my ship's defenses. I'm gonna power down my weapons and try to take them. Actually, why not? Yeah.
Where are we? Sector 3? 2.
I don't know. Let's start out with a bit of mind control. Some
See,
good old.
is that ship in the back shooting at you too? It's fucked up.
I think it's just an animation or something. I
I
don't
don't know, man.
Really?
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. That was
See,
a
because
different.
you got the ASB danger. See, it's got that special thing, and I think that means he's got backup or some shit. What's your favorite FTL anagram? For the lulz.
Yes. There's a hole in my ship.
Still gotta try hard mode. I gotta try that later. Hard mode.
Oh man, yeah, we should have started this round here on hard mode. It would have been over by now.
Probably.
But you know, we still should have done that. Don't fix your ship. Break your ship.
Like, I find that normally if I get out of Sector 2, I will get to the end. But if, like, I have a hard time at Sector 2, like, you gotta repair a lot already. That's like 60, 70 bucks worth of repair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard in normal mode because, like, yeah, you don't get that much money. And so, like in hard mode, it's gonna be like half the money, right?
It just says less. Let's take out his shields. That didn't do as much as I would have liked, but you know. ASB target lock, so what happens?
What does that mean? Can you scroll over that? Oh no. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So did that come from the back ship?
Scroll over the ASB danger thing. There you go. Anti-ship
And-
battery and the planet is targeting you. So the planet should eat you.
Right. Yet more reasons that you need to be able to hack the planet. I can already jump. Actually, I should have just done that. But he's so far along. I just want to.
Fritzy wants to know if there will be Steam achievements. I don't know. Aren't there? Or no? Are there not? I don't know. Let's see.
Zoltan homeworlds, please be friendly to me, Zoltans. My ship is not doing well.
Yeah, there are no Steam achievements.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, see this is so, like the whole thing with like trying to open up your ship to you know, let the air ventilate from other areas. When you have a hole in your ship, you are actively losing the air out of your ship. So yeah, opening up your ship just means that your whole ship is getting drained of air really quickly. All right.
Are you?
What?
What sector are we in?
3. Yeah. So I'm gonna go fix
Stress
my
first.
ship a little. Let's fix this up, okay?
That might have been
Need
free
some-
money.
It might have been. Backup battery. So this is one of the new things. I haven't used this one. You haven't really used this one here either, right?
No.
Yeah.
But that seems like something that'd be good if you had Zoltan. Because like if you have to like jump him out to go fight, you can pop the battery.
Totally.
Keglington wants to know, do you think Goat Sim is a good bit of fun while it lasts a few weeks, or will Steamroller into something huge? I don't know,
The big
man.
Goat Sim
It
extravaganza.
depends. It depends what the modding community does.
All right. So here's do you give them fuel?
If I have the fuel to spare.
I mean, I don't have a whole lot of fuel, but a lot of the times they tend to give me more than
Yeah, they usually give you a weapon at the end. Or money.
41. So
sure.
right now, I mean, I can just jump right back
totally
to
worth
that
it.
store
That's totally worth it.
and buy that fuel back. Which actually, I've only got 5. I should do just that.
And you get your fuel back, and you made how much money?
I gave him like 4 fuel,
For $40.
and he gave me 40. So yeah, I got like 28 bucks out of that.
Page 2.
What's on page 2?
Dudes.
Yeah. Do
Bunch
I
of
have anything to
bombs.
sell? No. That's cool. I've got a fixed ship.
I really wish you could sell missiles and drones, though.
Just at the stores?
Yeah,
I
why
mean,
not?
so there are random encounters that you can sell them at.
Yeah, I know, but why not, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's something from a flavor perspective. That
Yeah,
doesn't make sense.
you're a store, right? You're selling me
You
this
don't
stuff.
want-
Where'd you
you
get?
don't want the
Can't you get it
missiles.
used? Come on, they're perfectly good. I'll give you a deal on them. They're great.
Yeah, not all stores have 2 pages. I think most of the ones that I've been to do, though.
I should have so basically, I just got boarded. If I mind control them now, I don't know what the point of that would be.
What happens if you mind control him and then destroy the ship? Why don't you get to keep him?
Let's see what I'm just gonna mind control him, even though there's like, what's he gonna do? Throw himself out the airlock?
Repair.
He's working on my ship. That's cool.
Okay.
I
Can dig that.
think that I would rather him just throw himself out the airlock. Can I give him that command? No. But hey.
You can't control him, right? You can't
Nope,
make him do
nope.
stuff.
He's just gonna kind of do his own thing. So now he's going to try to destroy that. All right, so that's cool though. Oh no, I don't know if I want.
Group Shoot, any plans coming to Vita? Dev was saying on the stream I was watching yesterday, he was saying he looked into it, but he said the Vita screen and 3DS screens were too small, that it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think that this would be a good one on that small of a screen.
But I think it would be interesting to have like the back tickle on the Vita where you can control it. I think that might be interesting, but yeah, it's too small.
Where are your shields now, you fool? You don't even know.
Shoot him, dude. If you kill him, you get more shit.
What, just the dude in there?
too late. Oh, you're gonna destroy the ship.
Yeah, it's going there anyway. You know, one thing that there was a question earlier about any features that would be good to have. A little fast forward mode might be good, because there's a lot of times where I end up in this where I'm like, there's nothing that's going to happen. I just need to patch up my ship, but that's going to take a bit of time. Can I fast forward that?
I think that's okay. I don't know if, like, yeah, that'd be cool, but
it'd be kind of neat.
Yeah.
But
you might forget to turn it off, and now you're fighting in fast forward. You're like, oh shit.
All right. Let's go down here.
Yeah.
So super shield blocks mind control. Oh, and also, so for people that aren't familiar with it, earlier we had sensors. Like there was, like some guys had fixed up my sensors. So right now, how we can see their ship floor plan, if your sensors are at the base level, you had seen it earlier, you can't actually see into their ship. You just see, you know, there's a room here. You can see that. Yeah, the systems.
And then like the third level of sensor, you see the power usage, right?
Yeah. All right, so I just broke through their super shield, so now I can mind control this guy. And now I've got.
You could make him fight the other dudes.
I mean, he will at times. You just don't have any
direct control.
Yeah. Yeah. The crystal weapons are really good.
Yeah, they're great. You haven't even bought new weapons. You're already on the third.
Yeah.
You're already in like sector.
That's the thing with the ship. It's just like the weapons. I'm gonna be a bit more merciful because it didn't pay out so well to kill them.
Super Mega Loser says he knows it's tiresome to return every single one of your guys to their posts, but doing it automatically kind of removes the closeness you feel to your crew. Maybe. Actually, I mean, I don't know. How do you feel it?
I'm a little bit more executive. Hey, you know, I'm just send out, you know, blast all, everybody back to your post, okay?
Spamming me, everybody.
Yeah, I don't,
back.
You know, I usually know them all by name, and I mean, Cadriel, you know, sure, but I guess that I haven't really hung out with Willow or Fen that much. I just kind of, you know, I give them top level orders, and yeah.
Matt Smith has it right. They're gonna die, so I never get attached to them.
Well, that's why you get the cloning bay.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I guess that's a little bit creepy of like, oh, you're my good friend. I mean, you're gonna die, but I'll have a clone of you. That's as good as you. I think that if it had a fast forward mode, it would need to be a toggle. Like you would have to hold it down. It couldn't actually be like a push, and it's because it's like, all right, that initial bit where my weapons are charging. If I could just like hold it down, just like kind of fast forward a bit, and then as soon as you let go,
I think it should be a button to be like just finish, because like it should know that like there's no threat. All they have to do is wait. Just let finish.
But no, if it was something that you actually hold the button down, because it's like, you know, my weapons are charging. I don't want you to just jump to some random thing further on, like.
No, I mean if there's no imminent threat, like you killed the dude already.
But
all
the
you're
thing
doing
is
is
that if it was
repairing.
a push button, then it could be when there is a threat, and you can just kind of use it to accelerate. Because it's like there's nothing I can do until my weapons are charged.
Maybe,
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this guy here, I could totally have been playing in fast forward. Yay! Both beam weapons.
Oh yeah. You can't
So I've got 2 shields.
Can't
They've
do
got
anything.
beam weapons. They can't do anything to me.
Unless it's a piercing one.
I mean, I've got 2 shields, so most beam weapons that do go through shields at all don't go through 2 of them. And now I just took down one of his shields, so his shield, that one thing, that is nothing to my crystal ship.
Doesn't reduce damage. It's straight up
No.
piercing.
The crystal weapons go through one piercing,
so good.
one shield, just flat out. Yeah,
That's so good. I need this ship.
it's a good ship. I feel like you really need to be playing to get this ship, though. It's just like,
Oh, I actually hit the encounters like all random one time. Like I got the crystal dude. I found the ship, but I lost. So I didn't get the ship.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
kills me.
that was, oh, man.
Or something happened. I don't remember. Like something happened where it's like I should have gotten it, but I didn't because I sucked. Hey, Sakatuma showed up today.
Hey, suck it to me.
Fancy meeting you here, Saki.
All right, I've got a lot of money. What's good stuff that I could be upgrading? My shields have been pretty cool at this sector. I don't have more weapons.
Yeah, you can do that.
Let's get more evade.
Oh, do you?
Oh, no, I should, I need
yeah,
to,
yeah.
my mind control should
So
be
what does that do? Is
upgraded.
it faster cooldown?
Faster cooldown time. Yep.
Sweet.
Wait, what? Oh, boosts health and damage. No, it's the same cooldown.
So it's power up.
Yeah. Power up.
Power up. So you usually play this game on easy, right? How do you feel about this? It's like, you're not doing bad. You're doing it right.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that, you know, playing it like on a train and everything when there's a bunch of other stuff going on, it like
different,
you kind of, the easy is just kind of balancing out for all the other stuff going on. So, I mean, no, like essentially what I would say is that I still ended up at several times where I had a fair amount of money. I don't know. I would end up with a bit more money. That's about it. Which, I mean, that's the thing that's kind of neat with it, is that it's like, you know, when you have the more money, yeah, it's kind of cool. You get to experiment with some of the stuff more. That's the thing, is that the game is still going to be pretty difficult in general.
Yeah, it's never truly
Yeah,
easy.
Probably
I
should
mean,
suffocate my guys there. Right, sorry about that. All right, Fen, you know what? You can go back to the shields now. I'm being more personable with them. I want to keep that relationship going. You guys are right.
you're doing a good job. Keep doing it.
Yeah, you know what, Fen? You get a raise.
So we've kind of overstayed our welcome. Because this game is
Because
amazing.
it's FTL!
But we
can
need to be closing the stream out here pretty soon because we actually have a bunch of work to do.
Yeah, we do.
A bunch of real work. So this game, the expansion just came out today. FTL Advanced Edition gives you a new ship, it gives you new quests, new race, and new stuff. So especially if you've never played this game before, get it now. Because it's like getting Brood War finally for StarCraft, or getting Lord of Destruction for Diablo. I only have Blizzard games for that analogy, but you know what I mean. It's also on the iPad today, $10. We haven't tested that out yet, so we're not sure. We'll see. I think it might be fun. Jan's already been playing it on Windows 8 tablet. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is FTL Advanced Edition. That's Jan. I'm Benito. We won't be back. We'll be back sometime. we don't
We
know
will
when we'll
never be back.
Sometime. But thanks for watching, and see you next time.